Hey there. Welcome to Toledo Jeep Fest Day 2? I don't know, Day 14 for us, it feels like. Yesterday was a rip-roaring riot of a day. We obviously we had our morning get-go, and then we've walked through the vendor area. We've done a number of talking with industry partners and individuals, looked at some cool Jeeps. We watched the parade, which was, almost 2,000 Jeeps strong. That was wild. That went for almost a solid 3 hours. I gotta tell you, this is wicked. That's happening right now. I can get behind that. Davey, we need that in our lives. So we watched the parade. We got to see, there was actually a proposal, which was pretty wild. So they were doing the wheel stacking, and they got some, a proposal happening. And we had a lot of fun with that. And then we spent some time in the convention center. We managed to, honestly, I got some business work done back with our facility in Conneaut. And then we closed out the evening hanging out with Zach from Dana Spicer. Maybe we'll see if he's around at all today and get him on camera, and we'll talk a little bit about what they've got going on at their booth. Otherwise, we're in the convention center today. It's a little sprinkly, but I think that it's still a great day to own a Jeep and be part of the Jeep community. So we're going to make the best of it. I've already shot a live. I met a nice guy from General Tire who, was looking for a job. He thought maybe he could jump in and do Jeep stuff with us. So I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. We'll head around and see what else we can get into here at Toledo Jeep Fest 2022. All right, Jeep family, Neil, SFJ4x4.com, and we are obviously here at Toledo Jeep Fest 2022. We are out on the vendor midway. This is the main stretch. This is where the big dogs are going to be, right? So we are here. We have Quake and Mickey Thompson. Then obviously we've got our big tent here from Zone and BDS and JKS, Fox, and a new product here, Crawltech. I am with Justin from JKS.
Yep. How we doing, Neil?
I'm doing excellent, obviously. I'm doing Jeep stuff today, so that makes it fantastic.
Categorize this as a big dog?
I categorize you as a big dog. How do you like hearing that?
Maybe we are, but we don't feel like it, right? We're just
Okay.
a bunch of Jeep enthusiasts making products we like, and that's cool. But the Fox trailer, draws it in.
The Fox trailer,
sure.
right?
Yep,
So anytime we put that name. Now, obviously, if you followed SFJ 4x4 much to this point, you know that we almost exclusively use Fox on our biggest builds. That is my go-to shock. I always tell people, I guarantee I can make you happy with a Fox shock. There's tons of other cool shocks out there. I get that. But when it comes down to brass tacks, I know I can make you happy with that Fox shock. So when Fox puts their mind to something, obviously the goal is to deliver, right?
Absolutely,
and so
absolutely.
They own a company that has 4-ish or more small companies with it.
Yeah, so Fox Shocks is a brand, right? And then we say Fox Factory owns brands, right?
Okay.
And so for us, it's JKS Manufacturing, Zone Off-Road, Crawltech Revolution, BDS Suspension,
Okay.
and then RT Pro, which is the UTV side of things.
Oh, okay.
So we won't get into that today because, let's be honest,
That's not really our
They're
audience.
fleas. That's not what we're after.
Fleas.
They're
Oh,
fleas.
God.
That's off-road park fleas, man. Sometimes you get them, you got to shake them off.
There was a main stage speaker yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, those side-by-side guides."
Man, you just got to shake them off like fleas. But yeah, so when we talk Jeep, obviously JKS, that's where we put a ton of R&D. A lot of time,
Sure.
we're a solution to a problem performance company. That's the easiest way I can put JKS.
Solution to a problem performance company.
Yep.
That's
so
cool.
your Jeep has a problem. Our solution will add performance. That's kind of how we go. So, suspension systems and ancillary products that make it ride better, make it perform better, make it wheel better, whatever that might be. We're gonna make it better. We don't do it because it's cool. Some of our stuff looks cool by association. We didn't design it that way. It had to fix a problem.
It looks super cool, though. Let's be honest.
It had to fix a problem.
Sure.
Yep.
So awesome, Justin. I
Excellent.
appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Neil.
Thank you so much. And obviously, we're going to keep coming at you with great Toledo Jeep Heritage Festival 2022 footage. And stay tuned and check out other videos for products like this. Well, that's very cool. We'll have to head over there and check out the Jeep there. Awesome. This is what happens right now is we were walking down here with Allison, and these folks here were driving by, right? And this is super cool. So we have Jessica Rabbit was driving by, and Allison, super sweet, super kind, was like, "Hey, I like your ducks," and noticed all of the ducks happening in the back window there. And this person here was like, "Oh, thank you, appreciate that," and then recognized Allison like that and was like, "Oh my God, is that Allison?" And started to pull away because it was a traffic light intersection, and she was like, "Hold on, I'm coming back." And so what's happening right now is they're obviously exchanging ducks, and this young woman here had a big duck that Allison just signed for her, and that gentleman just got a duck from Allison as well. They were giving her the duck. So it's just a really fun exchange of, of kind of the purity and the joy that is the Jeep community, right? And we're gonna have Allison tell us a little bit about why or how she started what she did.
Jeep loaned me a 4xe Wrangler for part of the summer, which was an amazing experience. We actually had it out in Minden, Ontario, at something known as the Scotch Line. And this is a very entertaining set of trails that nobody warns you that it's not stock friendly.
Okay.
We actually smacked the bottom of the 4xe on the granite while we were out there, and Jeep was so gracious and awesome about everything because it was their Jeep, not mine. So I was just going, oh God, oh God, oh God. There's TikTok footage of us going through water in that Jeep and me apologizing to Jeep as we go through because they were filming this.
Okay.
And
was Jeep filming or somebody else was
somebody else was filming.
Sure.
Jeep was going to see it because we tagged everything to Jeep. So I'm just going, oh God, I'm so sorry. And it was
4xEs are super robust. Don't worry about that. They're perfectly fine.
It was more the fact that it wasn't my Jeep, and we were out with a big group of duckers, so it was even funnier because all of them were laughing at me.
A big group of duckers.
Yes, other Jeeps that duck.
Other Jeep, that's the informal name, or is that a formal name?
That's
big
what
group
we call
of duckers.
We call anybody that is playing duck Jeep a ducker, because it's easier than trying to say, they're ducking, or let's go duck somebody, or go duck yourself. It can get a little colorful, and the innuendos that pop up are terrifying, but
it's all about fun, right? I mean, it's fun, and
laugh.
We're obviously all adults, and so we're having fun with it. Yeah, we want it to be family friendly. Simpson Family, SFJ 4x4 stands for Simpson Family Jeeps, and of course, people always recognize that's in our namesake. Because we are at our core family centric, and we want to make sure that our audience understands that. So I get that, right? We want a family friendly experience, but at the same time,
it's having fun.
We're adults play with rubber ducks, right? There's a nature of just kind of fun goofiness to it.
Sure.
So, all right, T-minus 2 hours until we're home to our facility in Conneaut. We obviously stopped. We're at a truck stop. Because if you know me much, I'm just a frustrated truck driver, and it's one of my favorite places, stop at truck stops. And we stopped for some roadside snacks, and of course, that should look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $100 in a candy store. So we got some roadside snacks, but more importantly, we have a cooler with meat and cheese and bread, and we made dinner and waters and Advil and all those other types of things that we have to run on to just keep going. Long days, rewarding but long days. So we were packing up, despite the weather being a little bit of a downer. We had a really nice time visiting with vendors. A lot of people felt very good. They felt like it was a good day. I think it was a great day. I think TJF really came on strong this year. This was their 4th year, and man, I think they're really getting the groove. Then I get the call, hey, we got to get your Jeep out of the convention center. It's like, okay, cool. I said, parked at a friend's house, Zach's house, or his shop. We parked at his shop. And I said, Zach, where are my keys to my rig? And he was like, oh, they're in my truck, and it's at my house, which is 15 minutes the other direction, towards his shop. And I'm stuck at my booth. So his wife went down to his house. I met her there. Davey went to go get the yellow Jeep, and I am pulling-ish into their house to get the keys. So again, I'm 15 or so minutes away from the convention center, and I get a text message. Jeep won't start. Stuck on display. Oh, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I start texting around, call Davey, you know, we're talking it through a little bit. I was like, well, I'm already just a couple more minutes to get the rig. So I went down a little further, went to Zach's shop, picked up the rig. I had to get Jen's Jeep, I had to get my wife's Jeep loaded, strapped. I had it in the rearward position like it is now. And then I had to haul Heine back into Toledo, and I pull in and we drive up into the convention center. So the old truck and trailer's up in the convention center, and we got to load the Jeep, the crate, the ramps, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. And we're trying to jump start the Jeep. He's got a real nice NOCO jump pack. We're trying to jump it. We're moving fuses around, relays around. Finally, I went and got a little mini sledge, and I'm laying under the yellow Jeep. I mean, it just does not want to start. And old school hammer on the starter, and wouldn't you know, boom, fires right up. I think what happened was the Jeep was sitting upright like this on the crate, and we had put it up there and moved it, and I think it was sitting maybe against the parking pin of the transmission. Maybe the Bendix didn't retract all the way. I don't know 100%, but it didn't. So the starter needed a little bit of a smack, and it came right to life, and the Jeep was fine. We managed to get it loaded into place. Got Jen's, because obviously I had to back hers off, get the yellow Jeep on, get Jen's on. We loaded Jen's, started strapping down, got everything loaded up, and hit the road from Toledo. It's been a beautiful drive so far, smooth sailing. Like I said, brings us up to dinner time. Here we are. We should be hitting our facility by about 9 o'clock, is what I hope. So we'll see.